The majority of 1989 was spent anticipating the arrival of Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. After the ending to Part 4, I was dying to see where the story would go. How would Michael come back? Would Jamie kill alongside him? Fangoria ran countless articles claiming Loomis would die.
Starts Friday at a Cineplex Odeon theater near you. Consult local listings.
I was literally counting down the days till October 13th. And boy, did I get screwed. Because Halloween 4 was rated AA, I just assumed Halloween 5 would get the same rating, and I'd be able to see it in the theaters. I mean, wasn't it against the law to make a movie with a higher rating than its predecessor? Apparently not. Halloween 5 was slapped with a restricted classification, Ontario's highest rating, which meant even with an adult guardian, I couldn't get in. So the frustrating wait for video commenced. Luckily, didn't take too long. Halloween 5 did poorly at the box office, the worst of the 5 Halloween movies released to date, so it was in the video stores less than 5 months later. Like Part 4, 5 has an impressive opening credits sequence, leading into a recap of Michael getting shot up at the end of Halloween 4, only this time, they now show us Michael sneaking out of the mineshaft before the police drop in the dynamite.
This isn't what happened last week! Have you all got amnesia? They just cheated us! This isn't fair! He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodie car!
Okay, so he didn't get blown up. But he still got shot about a bazillion times by the sheriff's big Rambo gun. Maybe he was wearing a stove lid under his vest, like Marty McFly. I don't know if I've ever seen a movie with a more inept beginning. After crawling into the river, Michael Myers washes up at the door of some hobo shack. He tries to kill the old guy and promptly collapses. Cut to title card 1 year later. Jamie is in a children's hospital. Turns out her foster mother didn't die from the stabbing, and Jamie is no longer evil. Disappointing. Then, we cut back to Michael Myers waking up at the hobo's river shack. What happened? Did he lie there unconscious for an entire year? Did he and the hobo have a kinda Frankenstein and the blind man relationship going on? Either they spent the last year together, only for Michael to suddenly snap and kill the guy for no reason, or the guy spent the last year feeding Michael and changing his diapers, only to have Michael wake up and kill him. Any way you slice it, the guy in the shack got screwed. Despite how completely ineffectual Dr. Loomis has been stopping Michael Myers these last 20 years, they let him hang around the children's hospital, where he spends his time creeping everyone out and interfering with the doctor's attempts to cure Jamie. I don't know what Loomis is trying to accomplish. Does he think she's going to turn evil? Does he suspect Michael is still alive? Is he just lonely? While Halloween 4 created characters we found engaging and sympathetic, Halloween 5 goes out of its way to irritate us, whether it's Tina singing, or those stupid cops with their clown music. So Michael Myers returns to Haddonfield to take another stab at Jamie. Since there is an apparent psychic connection between the two of them, he must know she's in the hospital. But first, he returns to the house to check in on Rachel, who is now old enough to give us a shower scene. Yowza. I'm puzzled by the situation. Why is Rachel home alone? She says her parents are away on vacation or something, like it's no big deal.
Mom and Dad send their love.
Why would they go away on the 1 year anniversary of the most traumatic thing that ever happened to their daughter? I can understand them abandoning Jamie in the hospital. I mean, she did brutally stab the foster mother, so I get her being all fuck you. But to leave her own daughter home alone on Halloween night? That's pretty cold. Maybe they didn't leave her home alone. Maybe that's Rachel's house. I mean, movies are full of 18-year-olds who can afford their own home. Now wait, look at the door. It is the same house as Halloween 4. Seriously? The continuity person is on the ball enough to make sure they use the same fucking door, but they can't get Jamie's age straight?
You going for a record here, the 7-year-old Insomniacs Hall of Fame?
You're 9 years old.
Because of Jamie's ill-defined psychic powers, she knows Michael is in the house, and she gets Loomis to make his lazy ass useful for once and warn Rachel.
Get out of the house. Quickly, now, go on!
Mr. Cornish!
Man, Mr. Cornish is thinking, my lucky day. Now, I don't know what to make of this moment. When the missing dog returns, he's carrying a dead animal in his mouth. Okay, so he caught a squirrel or somebody's cat, But then Rachel nonchalantly pulls it out of his mouth with her bare fucking hands, all the while laughing like it's cute rather than disgusting.
Max, what have you done?
I honestly think this was a joke take that accidentally got cut into the final movie. It's not bad enough for Haddonfield that Michael Myers is back, but they've also got a mysterious man in black wandering around. Boy, I can't wait to see how this one plays out. I hate the way Michael doesn't tuck his new mask in. It makes him look like he's wearing a bag over his head. The best costume on a background character has to be this guy here, dressed as Sam Kinison.
Tina, don't go. I have to.
Tina's got to be the worst friend in the world. First, she abandons poor scared Jamie at the hospital, just so she can go fuck her greaser boyfriend.
No! Honey, I will come back later tonight and I will sleep with you right here. Tina!
Then, she makes a joke about the monster who traumatized the little girl for life.
You think that's funny?
You'd think Tina would be fiercely protective of Jamie, not all, haha, it's the guy who tried to kill you. I forget exactly why Jamie busts out of the hospital, whether she's trying to hide from Michael or if she's actively looking for him. Either way, he finds her and starts chasing her in his new car. This is a really well done sequence, probably the best thing in any of the post-Carpenter Halloween movies. It's intense, exciting, skillfully directed. I like how Michael is toying with her, like a cat with a mouse. Obviously, he could just step on the gas and run her down, but he wants to frighten her first. It's getting back to the roots of Michael's character in the original. He didn't just quickly kill his victims, he liked to play a Halloween joke on them first. The back half of Halloween 5 is much better than the beginning. These scenes between Michael and Jamie are pretty horrific. The movie doesn't treat her lightly, she's run ragged. Injured, terrified, alone. Danielle Harris does a hell of an acting job. The only other actress I can think of who gave such a sustained, emotionally devastated performance is Cheryl Lee in Fire Walk with Me. But Danielle Harris is only 12. You know who won the Best Actress Oscar in 1989? Jessica Tandy. Fuck that. Normally, I'm against children winning Academy Awards, as their performance usually says more about the skill of the director than their own acting ability. But that year, Danielle Harris was way better than any of the other nominees. This shot of Michael crying bugs me. He had his eyes shot out for crying out loud. I can buy that he was able to move around by using his senses or even echolocation, but not that his eyes aren't going to be a mangled mess of scar tissue. Oh, come on. After everything that's happened to him over the course of this series, how can he be completely unscathed? He's even clean-shaven, for Christ's sake. After all his scheming to get Michael and Jamie alone in the house, it turns out Loomis's big plan was to drop a net on Michael and then beat him with a 2x4 until he collapsed from a heart attack. Why is everyone still listening to this guy? It's clear he has no idea what he's doing. At the very end of the movie, they've got Michael chained up in a jail cell like the Frankenstein monster. Kinda weird they would leave his mask on. Aren't any of these cops curious to see what he looks like under there? All of a sudden, the mysterious man in black shows up and dynamites Michael out of the slammer. It would be an amazing cliffhanger, but on the strength of the previous hour and a half, I had no confidence they would ever sort this mess out. The man in black, along with the tattoo on Michael's wrist, is like the worst elements of Twin Peaks. Hey, let's introduce a mystery. How will we solve it? Who cares? Let's just throw out a bunch of wild bullshit and let the suckers right in the next movie try to figure it all out. Fuck those guys, right? Halloween of 1990 rolled around right on schedule, but there was no Halloween Part 6. Only a shitty remake of Night of the Living Dead. Same thing happened in 1991. That Halloween we got Ernest Scared Stupid and Curly Sue, but no Halloween Part 6. Eventually, I gave up. By the time Halloween 6 came out in 1995, I'd lost interest in this whole thread. Maybe the answers to all these mysteries are explained. Maybe it's the greatest movie of all time. I wouldn't know, because I've never seen it. Are we gonna watch that next? Fuck no.
I've been turned down a lot, like I'm trying to find somebody to trick or treat with me. Maybe you'd like to come.
Well, you know, Chris, I kind of like to go by myself.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay. Bye.
Fine. I'll fix her.